Hello everybody, it's Bill's that college football guy here with another video. Oh my goodness, it's time to finally start on those schedule prediction videos. And we're starting off with, the grandfather schools, we're starting off with the Baylor Bears of the Big 12. Shout out to Elaine Tran, Scotty B, the Baylor King, all the day ones. I don't see Mr. Tran that much anymore. But anyway, shall we get into this here? First off, Baylor. 8-5 last year in 2024. He had a great season, lost to LSU in the Texas Bowl. Dave Aranda, let's get up to the coaching staff. He's back as the head coach. I mean, he's 31-30 in 5 seasons at Baylor. 2-7 in 2020, 12-2 in 2021, 6-7 in 22, 3-9 in 23. Not looking good. Went 8-5 last year. What has been the key about it? A complete renaissance, and it's been in progress. Jake Spavital, who took over as the offensive coordinator, made a lot of improvement. The offense definitely improved under him. Matt Powledge is in his second year, third year on the team as defensive coordinator, and the team has steadily been making improvements on that, and that was greatly a great improvement on the team. I mean, main fact they improved in was INTs. I think they were 30th in the FBS in INTs, which is definitely pretty damn good. We're going to do in this video here, I'm going to say about the coaching staff here. I'm going to talk about the transfer portal, the offense and the defense, and I'm going to get into those schedule predictions here for the games here. So first off, let's get into, everybody knows we have players lost and added in the transfer portal like everybody in the fall portal and in the spring portal. The reason these videos waited so long to get them started is because I wanted the spring portal to be done, so I know who has left. So this is early. We're in May doing predictions for the season, but I'm down a list here of some key additions, and I think they're going to be difference makers for the team, and most of them are on defense, because defensively, you'll get into defensively, you'll understand why these additions are so important. But you know what? Let's see here. First off, Adonis Freelu, a redshirt senior nose tackle from Tulane, played a lot of snaps for Tulane. He's going to help. The defensive line needs help on there, so that's going to come into prominence here. And Marion Winston, a redshirt sophomore edge rusher from Oregon. He played in all 14 games as a redshirt freshman, including a start. That is going to help out on the defensive line as well. And then we've got 2 linebackers here that came in the portal. Trevion Barnes, a senior linebacker from FIU. Maybe the most important transfer portal addition for Baylor. He was the 2024 Conference USA Defensive Player of the Year. 129 tackles, I believe it's 129 tackles. Third in FBS, 10.5 tackles for loss and 3 sacks. Huge addition for the linebacking core. And Phoenix Jackson comes in. He's a redshirt senior linebacker from Fresno State. Last season, he had 48 tackles. He played everywhere. 48 tackles, 6.5 tackles for loss, 4 sacks, forced fumble, 5 hurries, 2 picks, 4 pass breakups. He was everywhere. An all-around linebacker. That's going to be very important for this team. But offensively, transfer portal, big addition. Cole Wilson, the senior wide receiver from Texas State, 2-year starter at Texas State. Last year was 43 receptions, 630 yards, and 4 touchdowns. He's 5'9", 165, so I think he's going to get some play time in the slot, and that's going to be important. Now, offensively, what are we talking about with Baylor? Well, Baylor, we didn't play last season. Last year, they started with DeQuan Finn, the quarterback from Toledo who transferred in the portal, who had a phenomenal run at Toledo. He got hurt early in the season. Sawyer Robertson took over. It took a little time for him to get going, and all of a sudden, Texas Tech game, everything clicked. They rattled off 6 straight wins. And he has not looked back, and Baylor has not looked back. And for his senior campaign, Sawyer Robertson is back. And that's going to be huge for this team. The top 2 leading rushers for Baylor are back, including Bryson Washington, who led the team at over 1,000 yards rushing as a freshman. He's back for a sophomore season. Is he going to get a sophomore slump? Well, I have to think he won't. And I'm going to explain here in a little bit. problem mainly for the reason why Cole Wilson was such a big pickup in the transfer portal is of your top 5 pass catchers, only 2 of them are back. And that's you're starting in Michael Tugg, who's coming back for a senior season, and Cameron, your leading wide receiver from last year, 42 receptions, 784 yards with 10 touchdowns. He's back. But with the addition of Wilson and everybody else, how is everybody else going to step up and fill in the gaps? Because they lost some players here. Offensive line, reason why I say the running back game is going to be so well, if it goes the way I think it's going to go, you're going to have 4 seniors and a junior on your offensive line. Very, very experienced offensive line. Senior quarterback, young star. Can the wide receivers develop? Quarterback's going to have time. We're going to see how this offense is going to go. So I think it's a good potential there for Baylor. Now, defensively, every unit can get better. Defensive line, linebacker is probably the biggest weakness in the defense because you're leading 2 of your starters and linebackers. I mean, 2 key linebackers are gone. And the fact is, on the secondary has lost players as well. So they're going to step up. But you have, I forgot one of the player in the transfer portal that's going to come in here. This is the reason I want to save this one. Devin Turner, the strong senior starter, formerly of Northwestern, coming in with 51 tackles, 1.5 tackles for loss, 3 picks, 3 pass breakups, is going to help the secondary. And they need to improve. But I mean, leader in sacks was Jones from last season, who's going, I believe, 4 sacks. That led Baylor in sacks. That has got to improve. You've got to get more pass rushing. Now, you've lost some players and bringing them in. So defensively, this could be a problem. So how is all of this going to go? Well, should we get to it? All right. Baylor's schedule. Predictions here. Okay, start off the season in August at home against Auburn. Auburn's got Jackson Arnold under center. New system, new for him. Sawyer Robertson's at home. It's staff, keyed up, fans up. You're beating Auburn. Following week, on the road at SMU within the state of Texas. Not that far to travel. SMU, Jennings is back. This is going to be a dogfight. This is going to be a tough game. And I'm going to pick Baylor to beat SMU. That's going to be a big win for Baylor. Then you're at home against Samford. You got the win there. I'm not even bothering with that one. Then you're at home against Arizona State. Now, Arizona State, this is a game where I think that Arizona State's loaded. They got talent too. They're coming over to Baylor. But I think they want to prove that last year wasn't a fluke. And that you're not going to like this, Baylor, but they're going to beat you at home. I'm picking Arizona State to come into Waco and beat Baylor. Follow up the following week after that bad taste in your mouth. You're going on the road at Oklahoma State. And you're beating up the Cowboys. I'm picking you to beat Oklahoma State, to bounce back with a road win at Oklahoma State. Now you come back at home again against Kansas State. This is a game I went back and forth on. Because you have the home field advantage, but I think that Kansas State is going to come in a little bit pissed. We'll see what happens with that. But I'm picking that Kansas State's going to beat you at home as well. So you're going to lose to Kansas State. Then you come into the bye week. Your first bye week of the season. You play 6 games and you get a bye week. It's a long run there, because the fact is that's the other reason why I had you losing to Kansas State is you played so many games in a row and you haven't had a bye week yet, and I think a couple of injuries are going to kick in by then. That's going to be a problem, so I'm picking to be Kansas State. You get the bye. Come out of the bye against TCU. Now, TCU, you're on the road at TCU, but they play And this is a home game for them, but it's sandwiched between 2 road games they're playing. Previous week, they play Kansas State after you just played them the week before. They're playing K-State on the road in the bye week. And after it, they're on the road at West Virginia. You're going to have 2 weeks to prepare. The K-State game is going to be tough for them. And I'm picking you to go on the road and beat TCU at TCU. Follow that with another road game the following week. You're at Cincinnati. I think that's going to be a tougher game than most people think, but I think you're going to beat Cincinnati on the road. Now you're at home the next week against UCF. Now, this is the case where the situation reverses itself. You played at Cincinnati. You're going in a game, going there. UCF on there, but UCF has a bye week the week before. They're traveling to Baylor. This is going to be an upset. But I got you losing to UCF at home. This is going to be, this is a tough part for that. You're going to lose to UCF at home because I think of the bye week and certain things going on here. Baylor has a habit, I don't know why it is, a team that they're supposed to beat at home and beat handily, they lose to. It seems it's been that way for quite a few years. This is that game. So I'm picking you to lose to UCF at home. Then you get your second bye week. You come out of the bye week at home against Utah. You got too much talent. You're beating Utah. Following week, on the road at Arizona. Now, this is a game that could go either way on this one, and I thought of giving it to Arizona for the home field advantage, but then I looked at one simple thing. Arizona had a habit of looking ahead last year at times. Their rivalry game against Arizona State is the following week. Arizona's going to get caught looking ahead. You're going to go on the road to Arizona and you're going to beat them. And you finish the season at home against Houston. Houston's going to be a lot more competitive than people think they are, but I got you still beating Houston to end the season. 3 consecutive wins to finish 9-3 overall, 6-3 in the Big 12. So, an improvement on last year's schedule, a 9-3 record for Baylor. I think they're going to have a better job this year. Is that going to be enough to get into the Big 12 title game? I don't know. That's not for me to understand, but I gave my predictions on the Baylor Bears. Why don't you let me know what you think about this down in the comments? So again, thanks everybody for watching the video. One other thing I want to do is thanks everybody for who has, the video I did prior to this, if you look at my videos, about the Pac-12 media deal, and had some starter subscriber roll call. I want to thank all of you who get in a subscriber roll call. I try to do every single year, just as these videos, shout out your favorite school, and I do a prediction video. Certain schools were grandfathered in because of how they've been over the years for various reasons. Baylor is one of them. I'm doing those and then going on the list. Now, I was figuring we had 45 to do. Last year, we had 45 schools. 45 schools in FBS plus some schools in FCS and Division III. Right now, for FBS schools, it's been not even a week, and we're already at 21, with New Mexico being added today. So I want to thank everybody for doing that one. And so, like I said, not on this video, but look on the previous video and in the comments if your favorite school's been shouted out. Top schools, all the schools are in the pinned comment. Check that video out. But thanks everybody for doing that. Now, for this video, what did I do right? What did I do wrong for Baylor prediction? Scotty, I know you're going to roast me over the coals for this one, but some of these games you're going to agree and disagree with, and I fully expect that. So let me know what you think about this video down in the comments. Agree, disagree, wrong on their schedule, you're wrong on this, misinformed on this. Let me know what I did wrong in the comments. Share the video if you want to, and if you haven't done it already, check out the other videos I'm done. And if you haven't, if you like it, hey, subscribe to the channel. Really would appreciate it. For those of you who already have subscribed, thank you very, very much. We're on the road to 1K. Hopefully you can make some magic happen. If you want to follow me on X, the craziness that is there, the link is in the description. So, again, thanks everybody for watching it. We got another video coming up well, as fast as I can get it recorded and uploaded. I might recording it today. By the way, you're looking, seeing these? She should be like this. Seeing these? Palm trees. I'm near South Beach. I'm in Miramar, Florida, west of Miami. Ready to deliver a load. So, down in Florida, 50 degrees in Tennessee a couple days ago when I left, and now it's in the mid-80s. Life of a trucker. So, man, thanks everybody for watching. Everybody goes to schedule prediction. More coming, and also other things. By the way, I want to shout outs also. If you want me to do, if you have an idea for a video for me to do, there's one that's in the works that's going to be going in the middle of all these videos. It's happening, plus everything else. Shout it out in the comments. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope everybody's having a great day. Be safe, and please be good to each other.